What's up guys, it's Chazza here, and here's another West Bromwich Albion career mode, which I promised to get up to you guys. We are playing Inter Milan in the first part of the episode. Gonna see if we can try and get a win. It's only the first game, it's a friendly, so let's see how we do. Picking the kits, as you can see. It's gonna be a hard game, and here's my lineup. It's a standard lineup, standard sort of lineup West Bromwich Albion use in real life as well. So let's see if we can cause a bit of damage. We've got Foster in goal, Lescott, Dawson in defence with Pocagnoli, Gamboa, two midfielders, Malumbu and Jakob, and then we've got Brunt, Sessegnon, and I forgot who the right winger was, doesn't matter. We've got Ade Brown as well up front. Sorry, McManaman's on the right. We've got Lescott starting his debut, an Inter Milan kick-off. I reckon we can get a win out of this, but it's going to be a hard game. So let's just try and find out and see what happens. Inter Milan get the first break here. Shaqiri losing the ball, we win it back. Sloppy, give it away. McManaman actually had an injury in the process of this build-up. Inter Milan pass it out wide nicely. I couldn't get the defence right. It's harder with a smaller team in the game, so let's see what happens. They put a good ball into the middle, great save by Foster, cleared away for an Inter Milan corner. It's pretty hard defending with a lower ranked team in FIFA, especially against a team like Inter Milan. But anyway, we've got an attack now. Let's see if we can make it work. On the left with Brunt, looking for the run of Pocagnoli. Pocagnoli gives it back to Jakob. Jakob looks out right to Malumbu. Malumbu to McManaman. He's going to do a cross to Sessegnon. Oh, just a save. Good save by Handanovic. Pretty standard save, to be honest. Should have done a bit more better there, but it's Sessegnon at the end of the day having a header. But then straight away, Inter are going on to the break. Nice slip through ball. Can he finish it? It's Icardi. No, he can't. Good defending in the end. Leaving too much gaps though. Let's see if we can do any better now. Comes out. Foster clears it. It's a goal kick. No, we can't win it. That's what another area I need to look at. In the midfield, we just can't win the ball. We need a bigger centre mid, I've noticed. But anyway, Inter on the break on the left here. Palacio cuts in, gets past his man, passes in the middle, and it's a mediocre goal, shall I say. Foster could have done better. Just looked too weak. I think that was Icardi who got the goal in the end. I was passing the middle to him. Easy finish. Should be finishing them, yeah, it was. We kick off. Straight from kick off, we try and get something going. Sessegnon in the middle, looking for something. Hasn't got many options, but he puts out right to Malumbu. Back to Sessegnon. Sessegnon with a fake shot. Oh, just wide. Should be doing better there. Could have been 1-1 at half time. Is there scripting in the game? We'll just have to see. So then here in the second, no, still in the first half. And then I think he blows here. Referee, yes he does. That's half time. The stats, I think Inter Milan were dominating in possession. Yeah, 58 possession to 42%. We'll see, Inter Milan did make a change. Medal comes on for Obi. Try and make a little run here with Sessegnon. Get fouled in the process. I think Shaqiri fouls Sessegnon. He wasn't showed a yellow. Just a fair warning. Fair enough. See if we can do something here. I was thinking, have I got any takers for this free kick? And I thought, yeah, Chris Brunt with his left foot. Let's see what he can do. Pulls out a great save from Handanovic. Maybe could have done a bit better. Try and get it away. Inter also make another sub. Hernandez comes on. Then I thought, yeah, we need to make a sub now. Nothing's really working. Like I said, I needed some attacking players in the team. When I was looking on the bench, there was no one. So I brought on Morrison for Sessegnon. Took off Brunt, put on Sado Berahino on the left. I know he's a strike on the game. See if that can do anything. In the 57th minute, Inter come on again as they attack. Just gets it out wide. Dawson there, blocking it well for a corner. Inter Milan take the corner. See what happens here. Comes out. We clear it. Don't clear it good enough. Comes out for this man. He has a shot. Great save by Foster. Pretty easy save. But then now we get a corner in the 67th minute. Can we do it? Jakob, the unlikely goal scorer. Nope. Can't do anything. Goalkeeper clears. What can you do? It's just Inter Milan just bossed this game. We had our chances, but we just couldn't finish them. That's what we're looking for, a finisher as well. Some wide players, but Inter do brilliantly in the air. Keep the ball, keep it away from us, guide our players out of position. 1-2 football here and there, straight through the middle. It comes out to Aikali again with the second goal of the game, and that's it. Surely that's it now. Game over for West Brom. It's very hard to defend against such like quick players, a bit higher rated players. So we're gonna have to do them much better in the Premier League. See if we can do much better. Comes out to Shaqiri. Should have buried that, to be honest. Foster was beaten, as well as the goal was beaten as well. But I think we do get a final chance here in the closing minutes with Saido Berahino. I need to start him a bit more. He cuts back, beats his man, takes a shot on. The angle was a bit too much. He couldn't really do much there. And yeah, there's the full time. Not very good to start off with the season, but maybe we can get a bit better in the next half. Let's see if we can get a bit better in the next game. But we do get a contract here for Kurt Zouma. See what we can do there. Jones wants to make a request. Can he play a bit more? We'll see what happens there. Chelsea have accepted for Aki. This is even better now. We get more squad depth into it. We've got a friendly coming up as well. Zouma declines, but we have signed our first player, which is Matty Phillips. Bit more pace, bit more getting a bit more shots on. He wanted his squad role, Kurt Zouma, so we gave him an important first team player, which he will be. And we're just going to put Matty Phillips into the squad now, replacing the Brunt, who were going back on the bench. So the team's lining up a bit better now. We've got a bit more pace. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. It's going to cause a bit of damage now to them on the wings. I'm not sure yet, but I might go for a midfielder, see what happens in the later stages. So I looked at the calendar and thought, oh god, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich out of every team we could have had. That's going to be a big test for our team. See if we can get into the likes of Chelsea when we play against Chelsea, Man City, United. But then I thought, let's go back into the transfer market and see. We got a nice quick striker from Bournemouth called Callum Wilson. He's played brilliantly this year. See if we can pick him up. But I've only just noticed he did just move to Bournemouth at the beginning of the season, so I don't think we'll be able to get him now. Might look at him in January though. I think we scouted him, so we're going to see what his stats are. I know he's pretty quick, I know he can finish. That's all we need as a backup striker. We're then moving back into the Premier League, and then we go for Danny Ings. He's got a year left on his contract. See if we can pick him up cheap with a swap deal with Anichebe. I'm going to get rid of him because he's a bit too bulky and sluggish on the ball. When he just get that pacey striker who's got a bit of this sort of class about him, I suppose. But then we do look for another like attacking player. Then I'll go into Arsenal. I know they've got some young attacking players. Then I thought that CDM role, we need a bigger man in around there. So we've scouted Coquelin and Chamberlain. See what they can do. Anyway, we've got sim match here. See what the result can be. I do end up simming the whole game against Nantes 05. And we did get a draw, so that's not too bad for our second game. So that's a loss and a draw. Can we get a win against Bayern? Let's hope so. Come in, we get a training injury for Dawson, 3 months out. That's a long time out. So, but we get a bit of good news. Aki's decided to sign for us. He's agreed everything. We've got a young 18-year-old on our book, 67 rated. I know he's got a good potential. We can bring him in here and there. He can play centre defensive mid and centre back. So let's see what happens there. Moving on, simulating on, up for that big game against Bayern, which won't be in this episode, will be in the next. So looking forward to that. We've also got the deal with a 4.5 million plus Gareth McCauley for Zouma. He's in the team, put him straight in. That's brilliant news. He can bulk up that defence now, give us a bit more stability in that defence and make sure we can push on now. And we also got an offer for Bird. But yeah, that's about it. This video is going to draw to an end. If you could comment, like and subscribe, that would be great, guys. See you next episode.